Welcome back to another episode of BFT Black Film Talk. I am your host, Lavelle Revels, over here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, everybody? It is Anora Fields here, and I'm glad to be back here on the show, man. This is dope.
And you practically probably gonna be a regular.
A regular guest.
Yeah.
I'll be your assistant. I'll be like the guy that's off to the side. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's more like a partnership at this point.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, so this episode we're gonna get into it's finally here. It's finally
Yes.
here. The Oscar nominations.
Man, and we have a long list
Yeah.
of some noms here.
A long list of things I'm going to be curious about.
Right.
'Cause looking at this list, I'm like, man, I ain't seen none of these movies.
But you know what? We got the solution because we're gonna watch some trailers of these two.
Yeah.
So we could get a little familiar, and I'm pretty sure that the audience too is probably scratching their head at some of these names. Like I never knew I heard of that film before, but together we're gonna dip our toes in a little bit.
Amelia
Perez. Yeah, Amelia Perez is one of them.
I was like, is that an actress? Like, who's Amelia Perez? Is that you said it was a movie? It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix and it is a musical. But yeah, I guess we could just go down the list right here and just kind of like best picture and name them, and then whatever we haven't seen, we'll just pop on the trailer.
Okay. I might need your help pronouncing some of these names because it's looking weird right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So for best picture, we have Anora. We have The Brutalist.
A Complete Unknown.
Conclave.
Dune Part 2.
Amelia Perez.
I'm Still Here.
Nickel Boys.
The Substance.
And Wicked. All right.
Yeah.
So of these, which ones have you not seen as far as the trailers?
Oh, the trailers.
Or any of the films, like.
Woo. The only ones I've seen trailer wise that I can recall is Wicked and Dune Part 2.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's just start from the top. Let's look at Anora and see what that's all about. See why is it being nominated for Best Picture. All right. So we have Anora trailer. Brought to us by Neon.
All right. Let's check it out.
Let's check this out. Anora.
Yo. Did you pick up milk?
Is this a
Do you see milk in the fridge?
Oh,
No.
Then I didn't pick up the fucking milk.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Annie. You don't have cash? Let's go to the ATM. We would go chill out in a private room.
I got a kid who wants someone who speaks Russian.
My Russian is terrible. I can't even roll my R's.
No.
Я просто хотел тебе предложить. Ты хочешь быть эксклюзивным со мной?
Wow.
15 cash up front.
Deal.
Man, that's pretty low, ain't it?
What is she, an escort?
Dude.
This is nice work.
If I get married to an American, I wouldn't have to go back to Russia.
Okay, so we should marry.
And do you, Anora, take this handsome gentleman?
Да я был с ним 2 недели назад буквально.
Yeah.
Он не жена.
I
We need
did
to
too.
tell them.
I was like, wait, what?
Right.
That's bold.
Пожалуйста. Надо разговор.
Vanya, what the fuck?
Ты женился на ней? Да.
What the fuck is going on here?
That's what I'm asking.
Они написали, что она
I wonder, like, what's explicit.
Like, what do you do to get all of this?
A telltale is always a look at the
do
phone.
not know this guy.
Do they have any phones?
I didn't notice if they did or not. And then plus the vehicles too.
It's
They
a
look
frog
old.
marriage,
Yeah.
and we're getting in an old
fraud marriage?
ASAP.
It's my fucking god. Be a fucking man and talk to me.
That step in, like,
Me go fuck myself, me fuck myself, you go fuck yourself and your fucking mother, motherfucker.
I know that's right.
Okay, Anora.
Oh, what? Who wifed her?
I guess the guy. The guy
Come
did.
on,
The guy
bruh.
did. The guy wifed her.
Nah. Nope. Nope. I mean, but I'll say the trailer. I mean, the beginning definitely captures your interest for sure.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
What's your thoughts?
My thoughts on it is it looks like a little slice of life type of a drama.
Yeah.
Of course, it has a very cinematic film. I hate the word saying that. It looks cinematic. But it has a very pleasing aesthetic like that of being filmed, like shot on actual film.
Okay.
And like you asked, well, what period is this in? Like it has like a very nostalgic type of familiarity to it. So I don't know. I mean, like it seems like one of those things you have to watch probably in order to to feel that it's considered a best picture.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I would have to. That's one of those, like you said, one of those ones you're probably gonna have to watch to see if why it's the best picture.
Yeah.
It's from the trailer. It kind of look like, kind of smutty a little bit, but I mean, it looks like it has a. If it's being nominated for best picture, it sounds like it has a pretty good story.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, it might be one of those ones to check out for sure.
Yeah. It could be a sleeper.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have The Brutalist. Did you see the trailer for that? All right. So I did. I saw the trailer for it.
I heard it's supposed to be like 3 hours long. I'm like, man, I can't sit in the movie theaters. I mean, if it was like Marvel or something like that, where I know it's action packed, you know what I mean? You got me. But if this looks like it's supposed to be like a drama or something.
Yeah, it's like a biopic basically.
Come on.
It's a biopic, but you know what though? The biopic's been popping off, man. Because I want to say, was it last year or the year before? The one about, I think Netflix did it. The one about the guy who was like he was like a musician, like what do you call those people? A maestro. As a matter of fact, it was called The Maestro.
Okay.
And it was like following the life, like some decades of his guy. But this guy, he had to play like, what's his name? He played, he was the star in, it's a crime shame. I don't know the guy's name, but he was a star in Hangover.
Bradley Cooper?
Yes.
Okay.
It was, he was the actor, and he had to portray the guy being young, an adult, and play while he was being old. Anyway, very distinctive characteristics. And I was like, okay, like he did a really good job. I don't know if it won or not, but it was definitely one of those films that the Oscars was like, oh my God.
I don't know. It kind of feel like, you know how they say it's like superhero fatigue.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where these biopics that's coming out, it's like, I don't know. I think they're coming out with too many at one time.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's always a biopic year after year after year after year now.
Yeah, well.
Before, it wasn't even like that for real.
Right.
Like, I would say, like, when Straight Outta Compton came out, that's when the Floodworks came in with the biopics. But before that, I mean, before you see biopics like on TV, you never like really see like a theatrical release
Of
like,
a biopic?
Yeah, at least the ones I remember, like remember like the Temptations had ones, like TV, and then Jackson's American Dream.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Ray, that came out in theaters, right?
Yeah, that was 2004.
Yeah, but like I was saying, 2004 to when did NWA come out?
That was like, but during the pandemic,
Well, I guess
right?
like Notorious, that can be considered a biopic.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
but even Notorious up to Straight Outta Compton, that probably came out like 2015, 2016.
Gosh, Straight Outta Compton? I want to say what I think it was like later than that. Was it like 17? No, it couldn't have been.
It was
hold on, I gotta look that up.
Yeah, it was definitely 15 or 16 for sure.
Let me see.
It had to be 16. I think it's 16 if I had to put some money on it.
Straight Outta Compton, release date.
In the United States of America.
Wow, bro. So it's a decade.
Yeah, crazy.
Straight Outta Compton was a decade ago?
just about. Time going by fast.
It went by so fast.
Yeah.
It fooled me. Golly.
You like it's the pandemic when that came
But
out.
yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, but the pandemic was 5 years ago too. So I mean, I could see why I got threw off.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and take a look at the Brutalist real quick. Check that out.
A24, that's your company right there.
Man, listen, A24, boy, I would love to get a release from them.
There's him. He's alive. What?
This is the one that had got the AI.
Yeah.
These are yours, yes?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Tell me, why is an accomplished foreign architect shoveling coal here in Philadelphia?
I'm afraid it is not so simple. There was a war on, and yet many of the sites of my projects had survived. My buildings were devised to endure such erosion of shoreline.
Definitely looks nice, I would say.
It does.
I brought you all out here to join me in looking forward toward the future.
I don't know the exact time where it takes place, but I believe it.
even for you.
Right. Yeah.
Your English is impressive. Perhaps you can help your husband sound less like he shines shoes for a wage. I'm sorry, will you please pass that back?
They do not want us here.
Who do you mean?
The people here, they do not want us here.
Yeah, it had to been like the 50s because, I mean, that's like on the tail end of World War II.
When dogs get sick, they often bite the hand of those who fed them. Until someone mercifully puts them down.
I mean, every shot so far has been great.
Nice.
Like, it's nice. Absolutely.
Promise you won't betray him. I promise.
Kind of almost gives me the same visual aesthetics of Oppenheimer.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And it's probably around the same time period as well. Yeah.
So what you thinking?
Man, so I would have to say
It's based on the trailers right now. You got the Brutalist, or you got what's the other movie you saw? before?
Anora.
Which one?
Man, I would go watch The Brutalist before I
Yeah.
would see Anora. Absolutely, as of right now. And plus it deals with architecture. Like I did a little bit of architecture when I was in high school. I took an architecture course for like 2
Okay.
years. Plus my father's an architect too.
Oh,
He
okay.
retired, but like that's where I kind of had my love for like drawing and art, you know, buildings and stuff like that. So I don't know, like that's something that I may want to take my dad to go check out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he would appreciate it. He would like it.
When's it come out again?
I think it's already out. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. The Brutalist release date.
In Canada, The Brutalist was
Yeah, it's
released
already
on
out.
December
Okay.
20th, 2024.
Yeah. All right. Well, gosh, let's look at the next, man. Like we gonna be here for this is almost like this has been like a live stream
Yeah.
event. Like,
Right.
you know, hey, find out the Oscar noms with us.
Man.
Wow.
You think this is a good idea? Then we should probably
Break it up.
Ditch the trailers and just go. Oh no, what you think?
But just go straight through and just talk about stuff we don't know.
Yeah. Nah,
It'll be kind of hard too.
Yeah, I mean, let's get through the pictures.
The best pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can still watch the trailers. I'm saying.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, gosh, we got at least another hour, 20 minutes before
Yeah.
we could stop. But yeah, we have a complete unknown, in which I have no idea.
It's
For
unknown.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unknown. So let's go ahead and check out A Complete Unknown. A Complete Unknown trailer. Oh, okay. I seen this. I seen the trailer. Okay, all right. Let's dive into it.
You tramped all the way from Minnesota. Why is
It's
that?
another period piece too.
I wanted to catch a spark.
Biopic.
I'm telling you.
I say no one wants to hear what a kid wrote last month.
Well, I like your songs.
Who wrote this? He did.
How about that Joan Baez, folks?
Bob Dylan.
Well, she's pretty. Sings pretty. Maybe a little too pretty.
Your songs are like an oil painting at the dentist's office.
Ain't gonna
You're
lie.
kind of an asshole,
This
Bob.
looks great. Like it just has that look from that time. Like it just is nailing everything about that era.
For anyone who's gonna hold your attention on stage, you have to kind of be a
The
freak.
look.
Yeah, you can be beautiful or you can be ugly, but you can't be plain.
That's Timothy Chalamet
When's the
too.
new
He
album
hot
out?
right now. So
Soon, 200 people in that room, and each one wants me to be somebody else. And they should just let me be.
Let you be what?
Whatever it is they don't want me to be.
I hear Bob is playing electric.
Not on our stage, he isn't.
They just want me singing Blowing in the Wind for the rest of my goddamn life.
Well, this is gonna piss some people off.
You came here with nothing but a guitar. You never talk about your family, your past.
People make up their past, Sylvie. They remember what they want. They forget the rest.
I want to know which side he's on.
I'm not sure they want to hear what I want to play, Johnny.
I want to hear it.
that's a good Johnny Cash.
Turn it down! Play it loud! Make some noise, Big D.
This is what he's nominated for.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Yeah, he got it in the bag.
Yep.
I mean, if he pulled it out, I didn't even seen the movie, but I mean, he's portraying Johnny Cash. Is that
Not Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. If he succeeded,
That's his.
that's his. Yeah.
That's his. Yeah. I now again to what you was talking about, like the biopics. I like Straight Outta Compton. I don't know if it got nominated for anything or if it was just like it went to theaters and that was it. But
Yeah.
I feel like that black biopics don't get the same due justice or like recognition that these biopics are getting in the love and the treatment. Because I'm thinking about like the Jimi Hendrix story.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just I mean Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? That was a
Yeah.
phenomenal film. Nothing. Crickets.
Then Denzel won. Did he win? He won. Nah, he won for Glory and Training Day.
Yeah. Yep.
Dang, that's crazy.
So it's like, what was the other one? One Love that came out like
I
2
heard that
years
was-
ago.
Yeah, I heard that was a good. I didn't see it though.
Yeah,
but-
I haven't seen it either. But at the same time, it just begs me to ask the question. It's like, where are the
That's
black
probably why he get
biopics?
nominated. We need to go see it. And we,
But
if
you
we
know
black,
what?
we even go see that one.
But I mean, but the nomination's not based off of viewership neither, because like like to get some of these films, they don't get released till like later in the year because they want to try to make room to be nominated or for the Oscar noms.
Yeah.
But I still scratch my head though, like man, like black people got some dope stories too. You know what I'm saying? Like
We should check that out. Did Straight Outta Compton? I feel like it might have got one or two. It probably got like best screenplay nomination or something like that.
Okay, let's see here.
I could see that. Yeah.
Straight Outta Compton, Oscar nominations.
According to Wikipedia, Straight Outta Compton was chosen by the National Board of Review as one of the top 10 films of 2015 and was nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay.
Man, I be calling it.
Yep.
I call it.
You called it.
I be knowing, man. I know.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. But like you said, like I feel like my boy should got nominated for Easy. The one that got into some trouble. I forget his name now. He was on Shy. It was Brand. Was his name Brandon on the Shy? Or was his real name?
I can't remember. Give me the line.
Yeah. Dang,
Yep.
man.
But okay, we got Conclave next. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Go ahead and run that one. Run that one too.
Like, what is that? I have no idea. Conclave trailer. Oh, okay. I did not see the trailer, but I saw the trailer.
So you still got for your top based on the trailers so far. Who's your winner?
Just based off of the trailers, I would say for me personally, a complete unknown.
Complete unknown.
Yeah, and then followed by the Brutalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Check this one out. See.
All right. See if it tops it.
Yeah.
The Pope is dead.
The throne is vacant.
What happened?
They say whoever's a
You know how
cinematographers and
rumor
DPs for these
spreads,
movies,
and
man.
1.25 billion souls watching.
Well, Cardinal Lawrence. It seems the responsibility for the conclave falls upon you. The supervision of this election is a duty I never thought I'd have to perform. They are sequestered, and they must be shielded from all news that may influence their judgment. You understand?
No sane man would want the papacy. The men who are dangerous are the ones who do want it. That sounds ominous.
I wonder if I could have a word in private. You look anxious. Everything under control.
How has this been kept a secret for so long?
We'll never find a candidate who doesn't have any kind of black mark against them.
Although we sisters are supposed to be invisible, God has nevertheless given us eyes and ears.
You should be careful, Thomas.
This is a conclave, Aldo. It's not a war.
It is a war. And you have to commit to a side.
That's based off of a book, so it must have an audience.
There is one sin which I have come to fear above all others. Certainty. If there was only certainty and no doubt, there would be no mystery. And therefore no need for faith.
I wasn't expecting that.
Man, is it me? Or was that the first black person out in this house? Is all the trailers we done watched so far?
And he was in the background.
Yeah.
I would have to say yes.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
it's crazy. But
yeah.
So like, are any of these movies like original, like, or are these like biopics based off books?
Gosh. Anora might be the only one that I could think of that seems to be like an original story.
Is it though?
Dune, of course, is based off an IP.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. Like, let's see if Anora is based off of. A matter of fact, I'm just going to ask my phone here. Trusty AI.
Trusty, not sometimes trusty.
Right. Is the film Anora based off of pre-existing IP?
Hold on, what?
It did not give me. I think so because it has here the director was asking the question like, where are the non-IP films? The very thing that we're asking.
Right.
So like, yeah, as of October 13th, that's what the this article is stating.
Because Dune's based off a book, right?
Yep.
Wicked is
also
Wizard of Oz.
Yep. Nickel Boys is an original. The Substance is an original. Amelia Perez, I'm not sure. But
it's a musical, right?
Yeah, it's a musical.
So I wonder if it was a musical first and then adapted into a movie, or
it's possible that it was like Broadway. You know how like you got the Broadway musicals and stuff, and it's like, all right, we want to go ahead and adapt it to the film, the big screen. So
yeah, I think you should have a separate category where it says, well, of course you keep the best picture.
Right.
But I know they have it for screenplay, best original screenplay, or whatever. But I think you should have the same thing for films. Like, what was the best, non-IP picture?
Mm-hmm. Best original screenplay type deal? Or that
Not
wouldn't
screenplay,
be.
but just picture.
Just in general. Like yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice instead of a remake.
Redundant into best original screenplay.
Well, no, it's like, to me, I would say creating a film based off of pre-existing IP is a lightweight cheat because it's like it's already done for you. Like the homework, like you already got your built-in audience. It's like I have more respect for a film that comes out of nowhere. Original audience, audience, but idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I would even go as far as saying like if they had original like brand new actors, I would be like, yo, like they actually pulled off what they would consider to be impossible, which is, oh yeah, you can't make a movie without having, Denzel Washington in it, you know what I'm saying? Or like it's a pre-existing IP and it's like this film comes along and it's like breaks all those rules and I'm like, that's the underdog story to me. I'm with it.
Yeah, I agree. I think they definitely should be a separate category for that for sure.
Yep. Or just like a special category, like have its own little thing, like you said, like best original film, like period. And then of course they can double dip and be considered best picture.
Yeah, I think it should always be, best picture, like original IP versus non-original IP. But definitely, like you said, with IP in general, like you already have that built-in fan base for that. Like you said, it's kind of like a cheat code in a way. Do you think that makes it harder to make the film, or you think it makes it easier?
I feel like that.
Because it's that pressure.
It's the same. I feel like that. Like making a film is just as hard. It's just a different type of hard because like if it's a pre-existing IP, it may be a little difficult to try to please the fans, to try to find that balance versus like if you have an original IP, then it's like I gotta fight even harder because it's brand new. I gotta convince people to like this. So it's just a different type of uphill battle.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like if I got IP, known IP, then that's gonna be my selling point to get a budget for a movie. Because it's known IP, you probably gonna get a bigger budget.
It will.
Now it's like, how can I get that money back? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it could be pressure that way too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and not to go down this rabbit hole, but just real quick, like in your opinion, as independent filmmakers, do you think that it's wise for us to do our own original IPs or take something that's already pre-existing and then like, you know what, this is my interpretation of it to be able to skip the line because it seems like it's a faster track. You know what I'm saying? We fight for bigger budgets based off of our own personal ideas, and it's like they're not going to move on that. The executives are not going to open up their pocketbooks to that as quickly as we would if we came and we said, hey, this is already pre-existing.
Right.
They already got a built-in audience.
Yeah.
This is my interpretation of it. Let's go.
Man, I would say it depends on what route you're trying to go. But if you're talented enough and you got those connections and I would say you would have to go with somebody else's IP. So like, For example, the first thing I'm thinking of is like the Fresh Prince thing.
Right.
With the guy.
Yep.
I don't know his name. I forget his name.
Eric Cooper.
Yeah, and now he's got his own
Yeah.
series in Bel Air. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
off of making, turning. What if we made the Fresh Prince of Bel Air sitcom into a drama?
Right.
And just doing like different varied shots of,
Right.
of that, and
Yeah,
got the attention of Will Smith. And
he did that in
now they
6
got-
months too. Like,
yeah.
I mean, think about it. Like, to that point, that's a perfect example. Instead of spending so much money on your own original idea,
Yeah.
and so much time, or the same amount of time, but not that many shots, and this guy just simply said, you know what, I'm going to change my career with a 2.5-minute trailer versus me trying to change my career or further my career with a 90-minute piece that nobody is familiar with.
Well, you think that was like part of his? I'm not gonna say like he knew exactly where he was going with it, but do you think that was part of like like he did it purposely, or do you think he did it out of the love and it just happened to manifest to where he's at
Good
now?
question. I would think that he is a little bit of both.
Mm.
I feel like that he was being creative.
Yeah.
And also he was already creating pieces by himself. You know, his own original documentaries, his own original commercials and stuff like that. So he wasn't new to the game. He didn't come out of
Right.
nowhere really for real. That's why it looked so good.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing it for a while. But I feel like deep down inside, when he was making it and he released it, I feel like that he was like, man, watch when this thing drop.
Right.
Like people gonna go crazy when they see this because it's
Nobody.
it's fresh. Yeah, ain't nobody
like-
doing it. Yeah, and then when he did it, it gradually picked up steam. Next thing you know, like this black outlet shared it. This other reached out to him, and next thing you know, it was like it blew up.
Right.
And then like you said, if it gets big and loud enough, then a Will Smith would be like, man, I'm getting tagged
Yeah.
a lot. And he goes, this is dope. Let me reach out to him. And then as he said, he was like, the people called him. He didn't believe it was them.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, not to say are we doing it backwards, but it's like if we want to move a little quicker in the industry, would that be the route to go?
I think that was like one of one. I feel like people probably try to do it. I seen ones with Martin.
Yeah,
I
the
seen
Pam and Tommy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, Pam and Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also seen. I want to say, what was it? An SNL skit or was it something serious with the Family Matters? I think it was an SNL skit.
I think it was the SNL skit.
Yeah.
But then you also had the My Brother and Me.
Oh yeah, you did show me that one.
Yeah, that was another. And that guy, he's turning them things around fairly quickly, in my opinion. Like he sees that being a path to further his career and get people's attention because it's already pre-existing. It's like it's
Right.
built in. So it's like, why should I have to recreate the wheel to try to garner attention?
Yeah.
When all I gotta do is just pick up something that people are familiar with when it comes to the black IPs that are out there. And if I do it well enough, people are gonna gravitate towards it and they're going to push it and promote it on my behalf because they loved it so much.
I feel like it's a good way to get you in the door.
Yeah.
But now that you've done, like the guy that did the Fresh Prince, what is he known for outside of that? You know what I mean? Does he
I don't know.
anything on par since then, or like that?
I think he's been busy just with the Bel Air stuff for real. I mean, not to say that he's not doing anything else behind closed doors or working on some new, fresher ideas, but absolutely, he's in newer rooms. He's talking to people that he wasn't talking to 3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So it's like that's where I want to be. It's like I want to create my own stuff.
Yeah.
But if I had finances to do that, I would. But it's like, okay, well, where do I get the finances from? It's like it's in the field where the money is already existing. That's where the people are at.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just one of those things that I think about, man.
Nah. Yeah. I mean, of course, like me, I'm original all day. I make my own stuff, and I don't want to piggyback off of somebody else's. I want to have full ownership of my stuff, as much as full ownership as I can have over it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I mean, it might be a harder route, or it might be an easier route. I don't know. I mean, everybody's path is different, but the path I'll go is with my own original material versus somebody else's material.
Yeah. Now, I would say for myself, like this year, my goal is to make either a feature-length film or to make a very convincing trailer that will open up doors for me to make this film. And it's a mixture between both. It's like it's a pre-existing, not IP per se, but it's a person. Like it's like a reimagining biopic of an individual. That a lot of people in our community
can't give your ideas out right now.
they're familiar with. I'll say this much: that it's a perfect balance enough for me to be able to, when I execute it and drop it, it still gives me enough room to be creative and original. You know what I'm saying? But it's still kind of like mimicking a little bit of this person's life. You know, so it's like,
oh yeah, you did something about that Power Rangers.
Yes, the black one, the Black Ranger.
Oh yeah,
right.
Mastodon. Okay.
Wink.
All right,
but yeah, okay. Let's see.
To these,
Dune 2, Dune Part 2.
I feel like we could skip that one.
Okay, we pretty much seen that trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, go ahead and watch it on your own. It speaks for itself. But this Emilia Perez, man, I
don't know.
I don't know either. It's a musical.
I can't do musicals, man. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
Emilia Perez trailer. Yeah,
I just can't do it. I don't know if I can get through it. I might tune out.
Oh man, let's see which one is the longest one, because I want to make sure that we.
Man.
Yeah, man, we gotta make sure. Here we go. We gotta get steeped into this thing, man. We just can't be like, just like,
oh no,
a little bit. Nah, we gotta go all the way. Here we go. We going all the way. Emilia Perez, let's get hype, baby.
Are you English?
Yes.
No, I'm not English. Why?
No, because you are pretty.
So, does your client have a name?
He desires to remain anonymous. If you're not willing to accept, I don't think it's worth talking. Just cut to the chase.
Man, this ain't a musical.
To listen is to accept.
Oh, so this is already out.
Yeah, you sure you clicked on the right movie?
Yeah. Right.
Bingo.
Hey, you know what? I'd have been mad if I seen this like blind eye, like
just went in.
Yeah, I'm getting invested, and then the best musical, and then that part comes on.
Emilia. Eres. Emilia. Eres. Emilia.
Emilia.
Eres. Emilia.
It's like a drug cartel musical.
It seems like this is what the Joker Part 2 was trying to be.
I think that's a dude. That woman. That. Hey, I'm not afraid to say it.
You better watch yourself, Anora.
Hey, man, listen.
Nothing.
I call it what it is, man. It looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck.
Look like a woman to me.
But it's
that's as far as I'm gonna go.
That's as far as you gonna go. You playing it safe.
Yeah. As far as I'm going.
But yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
Man, yeah. I mean, I would check it out.
Yeah,
but if the singing gets too singing, It seemed like that would be like, okay, a good adaptation of. But it's a trailer though, so I don't know. But it would draw me in. Someone's like, okay, let's go see it. It's a musical. And show me the trailer, and it's like, okay, I'll check it out. But if it gets too singy,
you check out.
Yeah, I'm out. And it's Netflix too, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna change the channel. If it's,
low risk. Right, exactly. With it being Netflix, I think I'm gonna check it out this week, man. I mean, golly, with it being Thursday as of this recording,
Thursday.
I might give it a view, this weekend. Find some time to watch it. I don't know how long the film is, but I would say based off of the trailer, if they didn't say that it was a musical, I wouldn't have guessed that it was a musical.
Hey, if this wasn't a musical, if they would have just left that part out, I'd have been like,
yeah, let's go check it out. Yeah,
I'm in there. So,
but I mean, story wise, it looks like it can hold my attention. I'll say that. Like it seems like it's enough drama, action.
It's a lot of like moving parts going around too.
Right, exactly.
Like, okay, and it got enough like star power to be.
Oh yeah.
To keep you in there, but also it looks like it's a lot of talent in there to also keep you entertained as well with the story.
So where does that place that at in the list? It's still no. Yeah, for me it's still a complete unknown. It's still like number one for me as of right now. Now when we get to the end, I may have to change my.
Hold on. Now I'm lost.
Well, we best picture.
No. Okay. But Complete Unknown. That's the one with Bob Dylan, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm still here. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at that real quick.
Hey, how many we got left?
Man, we got like 4 more left, I think.
Man, I'm still wicked, I think.
But I think that there's gonna be a lot of repeats too. You know what I'm saying? Like once they got nominated for Best Picture, we ain't gotta watch the trailer again because they're gonna show up.
Saying, but sheesh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this many pictures get nominated. Right. It's like 10?
It seems like it.
Nah, I gotta be more than 10. Gotta be at least.
I'm Still Here trailer.
Gotta be at least 12.
I'm Still Here.
Maybe it is 10.
All right, let's go ahead and take a dive into that Joker here real quick. Exactly.
Vai ficar andando no carro daquele playboy, não?
Ô pai, eu achava que playboy era quem ficava bebendo uísque, fumando charuto o dia inteiro.
Sua mãe, mulher mais linda do mundo.
Yeah, this family vacation looks fun.
It does. But now it doesn't look fun. Spoke too soon, like, dang. Okay.
Tá ficando perigoso demais aqui, Rubens. Deputado Rubens Paiva.
E aí, eu já volto, filho.
He's a congressman, looks like. His mother, like, they nailing this. Oh, look.
O que aconteceu?
O meu marido tá em perigo. Todo mundo tá em perigo, Eunice.
I would love to do a period piece, man.
Brasília tá pegando fogo. Milicos vão cair matando.
I feel like that's too. Like you gotta make sure you got
A tática do
everything right.
desaparecimento é uma das mais cruéis.
Yeah, you're right, because as soon as you mess up in one spot,
one Starbucks cup away.
Or one smartwatch away from a mess up, like, what's that on his wrist?
A comunidade internacional tá de olho nessa história.
O Estado tem questões mais urgentes do que tentar remediar o passado?
Não.
I gotta be in the mood for a movie like this because I gotta read.
Precisa sorrir.
The whole eyes up and
O
down.
editor pediu.
Yeah.
Uma foto menos feliz.
Ah, ele quer triste. Nós vamos sorrir.
This is when I would love to see AI step in and be like, do a really overall complete mouth replacement and vocal dub. I'll be here for it.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'll be here for it, but then you gotta think about those voice actors too that dub it.
But it's like well, they should get more money for it. I feel like, it's like you getting paid to act, to deliver your lines. But it's like, of course, you can't speak the native tongue as well. So it's
Who's
like,
getting paid more money, like the original actors or
the original actors should get paid more money to have that film dubbed so that it can be viewed in other countries.
Man, I don't know, cause you know it's going to be people that's gonna try to negotiate on the movie's behalf. Say, okay, if we use your voice, then we have that in perpetuity. You know, it's gonna be somebody in there. That's
If they say that, then it's like no, like then of course that's the union's gonna step in and be like no, and I'm with the side of the union on
but
that.
what if they say, all right, we'll give you $50 million. We could use your voice in perpetuity. In perpetuity,
as an option.
Somebody's
if it was an option, then
somebody's gonna say
it.
Somebody's gonna be like, I'll do it, and it's gonna create some type of like effect where it's just like, okay, people gonna do it for less money.
Either do it for less money or do it for more money.
Because you open up the option of that being acceptable if you accept it. So let's just say, for example, okay, let's use James Earl Jones for example.
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Because this is a real life situation. So he gave Disney the right to use his voice moving forward,
with the Lion King.
I don't know the whole, everything, the contract, whatever, but this is what we do know. So we're just gonna use that as like an example.
Yep.
Hypothetical situation.
Yes.
But more on the realistic side.
Right.
All right. So since James Earl Jones did that, let's think about other voice actors that embody the role. The only one I can think of is already dead, which is Robin Williams with the genie. But I'm trying to think of any more where you like.
Well, I mean, like I think that's it's a little different because that's English to English, but I'm thinking more of like on a wider scope of like, okay, you got so many other languages that are out there. You're not gonna find. I ain't gonna say you're not gonna find nobody, but it's like that level of authenticity and quick turnaround to find somebody in Argentina that sounds like James Earl Jones, but he just has an Argentina accent.
Let's say James Earl Jones played the congressman. I'm not played it, but like they use his voice as the congressman.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, you don't think that's like disrespectful to a voice actor that's probably been doing it for years, and now they're getting replaced because it's a more known voice, that's gonna be recognizable over them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like that I put it like this: do whatever's best for the film, but also keep in mind to try to give people a fair shot at the same time. It's like if you can't find that person out there that's going to do it, because of course you can find anybody that can, that could do it. You can hunt, you can search and stuff like that. But it's like for like how much money will go into trying to make that happen versus for some people, and I'm just talking like how studios would think.
Yeah.
They would be like, it's much easier for me just to look over here at AI and be like, you know what? Instead of me trying to find somebody else out there that matches his vocals, I'll just pay this person or I'll just pay this estate and I'll give them the money and save on time, save on resources, and then...
Of course, the studios would do that, but now you got to think about like people that has been doing it for years. Like, hey, I've been doing voice acting for years. Give me a shot. Give me a shot to do this. Give me these opportunities that, you're lessening their opportunities and now you're lessening their work.
Right.
And they have to go back and, work their waitress job or whatever 9 to 5 they got, because now they're not only competing with other people, but they're competing with AI as well.
Yeah, they are. They are.
And you like, you like?
It is what it is. I mean, because and I'm just speaking from as a realist.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but I'm very real with what I see before me. And what I'm looking at are people who are going to find ways to save some money.
So going back to this film.
Yes.
So let's say I'm pretty sure I know where you're gonna go, but I'm just gonna
let's see.
Okay. So let's say you're the studio manager, you're the owner of this film, right?
Right.
And you can either give an opportunity to a voice actor to dub, or you can use AI to dub it.
Mm-hmm.
Which route are you gonna go?
The first thing that I would do is I'm gonna look at my budget and I'm gonna say, all right, we're looking for this film to hit how many other countries? Okay, 20. Do we have it within our budget to go and find 20 voice actors to replace this movie within this period, within this window of time? Like, because I'm gonna ask, like, when do we need this by? Oh, we need this by X amount of months. All right, can we find 20 people that's going to be able to do that within the X amount of months and also to fit within this budget? If the answer is yes, I will gladly go personally, gladly give the money out, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. But if my budget is like, nah, you can't afford to get 20 voices.
Okay.
All right, well then what can my budget afford? Your budget can afford AI. And AI, you can get that exact same amount, and on top of that, you're gonna get it much quicker. Then I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. Out of integrity, yes, I will go that route.
Yeah.
Because let me ask a question for you.
Yeah.
As of right now, as a filmmaker right now, with the short films you have, if you wanted those to go out to just 2 different countries, are you willing to go and spend the money to go get voice actors to dub your movies? As of right now, today, are you in the market to be able to afford to do that?
I wouldn't even want to do that. As of right now,
I'm just saying, like, if your short films was making money here in the States,
okay,
and you was like, you know what, like I'm getting exposure, but I want to get exposure somewhere in Africa and I want to get exposure somewhere in Europe because those are 2 other big film markets out there.
Yeah.
Opportunity for me to be able to get my name out there.
Yeah.
Would you want to pass that up, or would you be like, you know what, I'm gonna go and find some people out there in these countries to go ahead and.
I'm more of a strategic though. Like,
Okay.
if I'm gonna have my film out in these different countries, I'd rather connect with who can get me connected to voice actors, because now I can build relationships off of that. You know what I mean? So like, I'd rather do that versus like, okay, I got AI, do your thing. See, because it's like pretty much you can go on YouTube and say, hey, you know, not dub it, but you know, translate this into whatever language is out there and do it that way. But I'm more of like, okay, I'd rather build a relationship with this person, and maybe we can do something out there and make a film out there that is specifically for that country's native language, and then bring it back to the States. So now I got a movie out here in this particular country specifically for that country, and I got relationships in this country, a fan base as well, and then I can bring that back to the States. So that's the way I would do it. I mean, is it more expensive? Yeah, but would it potentially make me more money later on in the future? You know, probably
relationships and stuff like that, opportunities.
Yeah. So I would, that'd be my answer to that.
I could see both. I mean, like personally, as of right now, if I had the chance, because I know that the technology is coming, I would definitely use it.
Yeah.
On like my short films that I have right now, I mean, just out of sheer amazement, just to be able to see it happen, like, that's crazy. It just translated my whole film, and the mouths is moving in sync with like to Brazil.
How would you know it though? Because you don't.
How would I know?
You don't speak.
I would have to really trust it. But right now, based off of but look, based off of where
you can't even trust it though, for real. It
but
could
based,
be crazy
I
stuff.
would have to have faith. I would have to have faith and trust to believe that is correct. But we're talking big tech companies out there are not going to sit there and put out product that's 50% accurate, maybe 90%, maybe a hit or miss. But for the most part, these companies that are out there, they too big to be taking those type of risks to say, hey, yeah, we can interpret your whole film. If they mess up 1 or 2 films, they're done. Their investors are going to pull out, and their company's going to go under. It's going to go belly up.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's where we are right now in society. It's like, if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, until I'm able to make the big bucks and I'm able to reach out and make these connections, I'm going to do the best that I can to try to spread my notoriety in my films. But yeah.
Okay.
But I'm still here.
Nah.
That's a no for you?
Yeah, I would have to. I don't think I said mine. I think Wicked. I'm gonna have to. That's the one I'm gonna go for.
Wicked. So you haven't seen Wicked? You seen the trailer for Wicked?
Yeah, I seen the trailer for Wicked. I haven't seen the actual movie, but you know.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta ride with
with Wicked, so you jumping all the way down to the bottom. You like Wicked so far?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but look, let's take a look at Nickel Boys. I seen Nickel Boys the trailer already when they released it, and I will tell you this much.
That's the name of a band, ain't it? Oh, that's
Nickelback, yeah. Nickel Boys trailer. There's some shots in here that had me scratching my head. I was like, how did they do that? It was actually fairly pretty good. All right, let's see.
Nana.
Called Nickel Boy, and he got black.
It's been a long wait for some good news.
Nickel bags.
Good news. Good news. Good news. Things is changing.
Nana, what is it?
I let you down.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Hell, I let you down.
No. No, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there.
Look back on it. Think back on it. It's a long time ago.
Hello. Where'd you come from?
My mother's watch. A deck of marked cards. My big toenail. That's all you got? Really got nothing left to lose.
You don't remember?
Remember what?
You really don't remember.
That's a period piece.
Oh, he's about to fall. He's about to fall, El. Turner! Turner! This isn't the fight!
See, the problem is, Elwood, you didn't know how it works. It's now or never.
That's it, El. You're doing great.
We have to be like knights. Checkmate.
Well, there's all your black right there.
Yeah.
Nickel Boys. All right, so
that's gonna be my pick right there.
That's my pick.
Yeah,
that's my pick.
That's what I'm rooting for. I don't think they're gonna win, but that's who I'm gonna root for.
And I love the cinematography in that. And if you picked up what I saw with the reflections, you ask yourself the question, where's the camera?
Right, yeah, that's why I was thinking of when you said that.
Where's the camera? And they nailed it. I mean, they really, really did nail it. And for that to be a majority POV shots,
I feel like that's not gonna be like the cinematography. It's because a lot of people don't know like to pull off certain shots.
Mm-hmm.
The work it goes into. I feel like it's gonna be an underappreciated art form.
I think so. It could become like a cult classic. I hope it has the potential.
I mean, overall in general, with
all the films and stuff. Yeah.
It's just it's just one of those things. You think you just point the camera and pulling it off. When,
Like a lot of people don't think about like the lighting. They just think that you just turn the camera on. It's like, oh, the lights. It just looks like that.
Or
it's
like when you following somebody and get those follow shots or one shot. Sometimes when you follow multiple different people, it's just like us. We think like, yo, how are they pulling that off? Anybody else is looking at us.
It's like
shot.
It's
I'm over here looking at it like amazed, like yo, how they pulling it off, and other people just keeping up with the story and not even thinking of stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think that is definitely one of the things that separates us from just a casual film watcher. Yeah. Is that some people watch it for just the story and the spectacle. And we're looking at it from that perspective, but we're also looking at it from the technological, execution of like how this stuff is like executed. Like for me, I sometimes gotta watch a movie twice because the first time I'm watching it, I'm not watching it for the story only. I'm watching. I'm like, okay, how did they do that? Where's the lights at? Like where's where's the camera at? Like I'm looking at reflections in the eyeballs to be like, okay, I see where the light was at. Okay, the light was up. But it's like the second time I watch it, it's a different experience. I can relax a little bit more and be more of a regular audience, audience member. So, yep. Okay. Let's see other films that we have here.
Hold on, Sing Sing didn't get nominated for
Sing Sing did not
for Best Picture.
For Best Picture, I don't believe
just kept
so.
hearing good things about it and stuff like that. That's why I was curious.
Yeah. Okay, so The Substance is next.
The Substance.
That's with Demi Moore.
I feel like I seen the trailer, but let's just pull it up.
Okay.
It up real quick. Demi Moore.
Man, yeah, she's still out here.
That's Bruce Willis' ex-wife, right?
Yep. The Substance trailer. Okay. So yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, here we go. Fun fact, this was not filmed in LA. This was filmed in Paris.
It's inevitable. At 50.
It was filmed in Paris.
All of it.
Where does it take place? Like, where does it take place though?
In LA.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself? Younger, more beautiful, more perfect.
You know what? I think I did see this trailer.
Yeah, I want to see this.
One single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version.
It's like
of
a
yourself.
body horror.
Hold on, what'd you say?
Body horror.
Oh, okay.
Not whore. Whore.
It's like I double check.
Did you not just say the same thing twice?
The Substance.
Okay. Oh, man, what? Nah, bro. You don't like the same person.
Right, I know. But it still doesn't take you out of the story for real. Because it's like there's definitely.
I'd rather them just attempt to do the de-aging technology thing.
Yeah, either that or like face replacement.
She doesn't,
You can't escape from yourself.
Like a younger body, but it's like
she
put a
looks,
younger face
like
on
for
that
her
body.
age there, she looks good.
Yeah.
Of the substance. This balance is not working.
Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop?
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, you gotta watch the YouTube BTS. That's up on YouTube. It's like 30 minutes, man. It's real good.
Yo, this is wild.
People are gonna love that.
Only in theaters. This is available on Mubi.
Oh, so this came out. This came out like in September.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sola is still Nickel Boy for me.
Yeah. Nickel Boys.
But what I think's gonna win is a complete unknown. I think.
You think a complete unknown is gonna win it?
Yeah.
Either that or the Brutalist. You don't think the Brutalist is gonna pull it off? Now, okay, Timothy Chalamet, his name holds weight, but you got Adrian Brody, man. Like he's a veteran, and like the Oscars just love a good period piece.
Yeah, but that's the complete unknown too. I mean,
yeah.
I think
Man, I don't know. But then also too, I'm looking at Wicked. You ain't gotta watch that, do you?
Nah.
The trailer for that. Okay, cool. So, who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win Best Picture?
It's crazy. I can't really say definitively because I haven't seen 90% of these, 100% of these movies. I haven't seen. But just going based on the trailers, and if I had to take a wild guess, A Complete Unknown would
win Best Picture.
Gonna win Best Picture, but the one I'm rooting for is of course Nickel Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then second would be Wicked. But
man, it's tough for me. I would say the ones that look the most appealing to me were the ones that I've seen. Well, golly, the only one that I seen was Wicked. Went to the theater to see that, and I loved it. Wicked was good, man. Wicked was really, really good. Emilia Perez, like you said, mentioned at the Golden Globes, they won Best Musical
over Wicked.
Over Wicked, and I don't know, that might be because of the story itself. You know what I'm saying? Like Wicked had a dope story, but Wicked's like a family, friendly movie.
We would have to like. I'm tempted to watch Wicked like on video on demand.
Trust me, watch it with your wife
and rent it and watch. I'm
you
tempted.
Like it.
I'm
you
also
like it.
It might just come. I'm trying. Do you think it's gonna? Nah, it's probably not. I was gonna ask. Do you think it's gonna come out on streaming before the Oscars?
The Oscars? No, I doubt it.
Yeah,
I doubt it. After the Oscars, I think then a lot of these films are going to be available to stream. Well, of course, Emilia Perez is available now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
that way I can watch both. I can watch both.
Right,
and,
right.
Prepare. Excuse me. And compare.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into best directors. But
okay, we don't have to look at the trailers because I mean we already seen them all.
But I wonder how like they compare to best film. You know what I mean? Like best director, best film. You would think whoever has the best film would have the best director. But
I would think so. I would think.
What will be the criteria for best director versus best film? Would you think?
I guess best director would be overall like execution of like what you see visually, and then I would assume probably gave thumbs up on the edit, maybe
2, 3, 4. Because I feel like with best director, and pretty much is like a clue who's gonna get best picture.
Yeah,
so you can narrow it down.
Well, so, it's down to these then.
So and I said a complete unknown. I think it's gonna win it, and you said complete unknown, right?
Yeah. Well, I would have to. I would say a complete unknown between that and the Brutalist, man. Like it's gonna wind up being between them two, and that's not me.
If you had to put your money up right now,
if I had to put my money up right now, the Brutalist is gonna win it. The Brutalist is gonna win it.
It's complete unknown.
They're gonna win it, but a complete unknown is a musical though.
I guess technically it is. Huh?
Technically it is, just like a Star is Born.
But it's based on, it's a biopic too.
Right, it's a biopic about about a musician.
Right.
So it's like I guess it's expected you're gonna have these musical numbers that break out in concert.
But it's Bob
not like
Dylan though. You know what I mean? That's like
he's an icon, man. He's an American icon.
I don't know his music. I just know the name and like what he means to, so
his audience.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I would have to say, I would like the substance to actually win, to be honest, because it's talking about, it's holding up a mirror to Hollywood and the beauty standards.
Man, big ups to Demi Moore. That's crazy. Like for her, because you haven't really. The last thing I heard about Demi Moore, she broke up with Ashton Kutcher.
Oh right.
That's the last thing I heard about Demi Moore. So for her to have her, her own, to be in that leading lady role, and to be nominated, have her film nominated for, Oscar. I'm looking at Best Actress. She got nominated for an Oscar too. Yes, for her to get nominated for an Oscar and to be in an Oscar nominated film.
Yeah.
Like, let me see who's in there.
Cynthia Riva.
Riva. Yeah. Sorry, Demi.
Yeah, she got that.
I got like that's who I gotta ride with. Sorry,
man, listen, that's why you gotta see Wicked, man. Like Wicked was actually a darn good movie, and let me tell you just how good it was for the people who was crapping all over that movie before it even came out. They saw the trailer. I'm talking about people that I watched that review movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to see Wicked. Wicked's gonna be stupid. Wicked's gonna be, it's just a musical. I can't stand musicals. Their whole note, no pun intended, changed. When that movie came out, they came back and was singing their praises. Like, yo.
They came back singing the musical.
Man, yes. No pun intended again.
And everything.
They was like, man, they said, listen, I don't like musicals, but this is one musical that I absolutely loved. And I was like, you're right. Because when I went to go see it, my expectations was high, but it exceeded my expectations.
It's crazy because everybody I talk to is like, yo, they just showed part 1. And I'm eager to see part 2. Like, it was like, So, I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, I don't want to be in that boat where it's like, I'd rather just watch part 1 and 2, and then like to be able to like
back to back.
Yeah, get that, okay. Versus like, man, I gotta anticipate what's gonna happen next. You know what I mean?
It did a good job leaving it on a cliffhanger though, because you're like, okay, so how does she die based on the original Wizard of Oz? It's dope. It's dope. But Substance surprisingly
but
has best actress.
I might have to check it out because people might spoil it for me.
What? Me? What? Of all people? Let's see. We got Best Actor, Adrian Brody, for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet, The Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing, Ralph, whatever his last name is. Sorry, I jacked it up. Didn't even try. Conclave. Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice. Now, Sebastian Stan, you know who he is, right?
The name sounds familiar.
He's the Winter Soldier. Yeah, he's playing Donald Trump in The Apprentice.
Hold on. What? They got a movie called The Apprentice?
Yeah.
It is based on his old show.
No, it's based on Donald Trump. Man, let's pull it up.
I don't know if I can rock with that like that then.
Nah, they did all right job. They did all right job. Let me see.
Okay.
The Apprentice trailer.
That seemed like that would be more like a TV
Hello,
series.
this is Donald Trump from Mr. Cohn.
Let's start this over.
Yes. Hello, this is Donald Trump from Mr. Cohn. Thank you so much.
Donald who?
Roy Cohn, nice to meet you.
The Roy Cohn from all the papers? Yeah, you're brutal.
Guilty as charged. Roy Cohn is a crook. He's been indicted 3 times.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
People, they hire me because I'm a winner.
How do you win?
The first rule is the simplest. Attack, attack, attack.
It's gonna be the finest building in the country. In the world. It's gonna be spectacular.
Rule 2, admit nothing, deny everything.
You think you can beat the U.S. government?
Rule 3. No matter what happens, you claim victory and never admit defeat. I record everything in case I need it.
Well, that's illegal.
You have to be willing to do anything to anyone to win.
There are 2 types of people. There are winners and there are losers.
You're over-leveraged and have debt up to your ears.
I know what I'm doing.
Kevin, look at yourself. You're getting ugly.
Don't you forget, I made you.
We have a brand new campaign slogan. Let's make America great again.
Oh, dang, it's up to there.
Well, I like the again part.
So what do you think, man? The Apprentice.
I'll say this: if somebody's watching it and I just happen to be there, I might not ask you to change it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. He said I'm gonna ask you to change it. Dang. That means that if you ask somebody to change the film, it must be a horrible film for you to be like.
But it won't be, yeah, that's a tough one. But I mean, from a filmmaker perspective, it looks interesting.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And I think he did a decent job portraying Donald Trump.
Yeah, I like the roles he's like been doing outside of like Winter Soldier. Like he's like he did the Tommy Lee joint. with Pamela Lee.
Oh yeah.
Where we at? Best? Are we on best actor?
We're at
best actor.
We just did all the best actors.
So who is Coleman? That's why I might have to write.
Coleman Domingo. You know who Coleman Domingo is?
What does he look like? Coleman Domingo. Or do I? Okay.
That's Coleman Domingo right there. Sing Sing. Let's watch Sing Sing real quick.
Okay. That's what I'm right.
To die.
Because he's
To
black.
sleep.
I have to write.
All black, everything, like Issa Rae said.
This is a clemency hearing for your conviction,
Not
25
like,
to life.
Nah, just so I just got to
Since
ride
you've
with
been in
it,
custody,
not
you've been
saying
involved in
that's
the
who I think is
theater
going to win.
program.
Uh-huh.
All right, gentlemen, let's go.
If you say who I think is going, who I
It's
want
been
to
a program
win,
that
would
was
be him.
established to help people get more in touch with their feelings and truly get some
But I
rehabilitation.
still think Timothy Chalamet.
I'm Prince Hamlet of Denmark.
And it's turned into something of, I don't know, wonderful.
Yeah, this film is actually being shown in prisons now too.
From time to time I do act, like we all
Which
do.
is great.
So are you acting at all during this interview?
We here to become human again and enjoy the things that is not in our reality.
I think you guys are becoming real with each other, vulnerable.
Listen, I already know what you're doing, know who you are, what you about, bro.
What?
You don't get to tell me what I need in prison. You don't get to do that. And don't bring me in those dark corners no more.
The world expects brothers like you and I to walk in with our heads held down. Nah, what you gotta walk in like a king. Everything is yours.
I'm divine now.
Yeah.
This is my theater.
Now give him some love, give him some love.
Go to your most perfect spot. Do you hear anything? Are you with somebody? Are you outside? Hold that feeling.
You gotta admit that I murdered that Hamlet scene, bro. Shakespeare is in his grave right now. He rolled over.
You did your thing, beloved.
Yeah.
That's my that's who I'm riding with.
That's who you riding with. Okay.
Yep. Who you got?
Let's see. For who was the best actor?
Yeah.
Man, I would have to. Golly. Probably. I don't know, man. I would say based off of the trailers that I've seen, probably Adrian Brody's The Brutalist. It seems to have the most range or the most interesting, like it just has depth to it. It seems like,
yeah,
and curiosity, because like for me, story wise, it's like to ask the question like, how can a German, world-renowned architect be over here shoveling coal in Philadelphia? I'm like, yeah, that's a good question. Like, what happened for this guy to be creating these big old monumental structures to like doing coal jobs in America to try to come back up? So I don't know. I mean, and how he made, how he portrayed it on screen. I was like, okay, I could feel that. Behind that would definitely be Timothy. The last one will be Conclave. Like, I have zero interest in that. But then right above that would be The Apprentice, and then I would put Sing Sing. So, yeah. All right. Let's see.
Best supporting actress. So we have, man, I can't see.
Monica.
Is it
Barbaro?
Yeah. A Complete Unknown. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist. Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Oh, Ariana Grande. Wicked.
Of course, she's gonna win it.
Isabella Rossellini. Is it? Okay.
Rossellini, yeah.
Conclave. And then Zoe Saldana, you know I'm riding with Amelia Perez. Yeah. So who you riding with?
I would have to say, I have to give it to Ariana Grande, man. Like when I walked out that film, I was like, she lightweight kind of stole it to me.
Oh, for real?
Oh man, dude, like she portrayed such a wonderful airhead, and I know that sounds crazy, but I've never seen an airhead portrayed so well on screen before. It was different, but familiar at the same time. I was like, dang, she nailed that. Plus, she could sing too. I'm just like, she just did it. She could sing, dance too. I was like, man, she was a complete package. The complete package. Like, I would love to see Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande win. Best actor, best actress, best supporting actress. That's what I'm banking on right now. Like, yeah, hands down. Who do you have?
Well, you know, I got Zoe.
Okay.
That's what I'm rooting for. But who I think's gonna win? Complete unknown. Yeah. That's gonna be. I don't know. Like I really would have to see the movies to be like, okay, that's who I really think is gonna win. But I'm gonna ride out with Zoe.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We got best supporting actor. Gosh, let's see. We have the films Anora.
You got Ed Norton. Okay.
Yeah, Ed Norton and The Complete Unknown. A Real Pain. I don't know what that is. The Brutalist. With Guy Pearce, and then Jeremy Strong with The Apprentice. I would have to probably go with A Complete Unknown.
Yeah, I'm going with too.
Yeah, Ed Norton. Yeah, he's gonna walk away with that. Best original screenplay.
Here we go.
Okay, Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5th, and The Substance. Two of those we have not seen. The trailers too.
Best original screenplay. I'm gonna go with The Substance.
I think so too. The Substance actually is going to. They need, give them that. Like they need that. They need that. Especially like I said, when you go watch the just the behind the scenes of like how that movie was made, you're like it leaves you wanting to watch it. Like I need to see it.
Yep. All right, best adapted screenplay. So we got a Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boy, and Sing Sing. I gotta go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with Nickel Boys.
I'll go with Sing Sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either one of them, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Either one, I'll be happy. Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Best international feature films. I have no idea except for what was that
one. Let's go by name. Let's go by. Oh, hold on.
I mean, Amelia Perez. And then I'm Still Here. That's the one that we saw. That was like the Congress guy.
Oh yeah.
Congressman.
Oh yeah. Dang. I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm Still Here.
That one's in what Amelia Perez is too.
Yeah.
I'm Still Here. I'm gonna go with that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best animated feature film. You got Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance, Must
Man, you know, Inside Out 2 got that.
And then The Wild Robot. Yeah. I mean, but I would say a close would be The Wild Robot. But yeah, Inside Out 2 definitely. Like, if they don't get it, then people gonna be mad.
You made $2 billion. All
right. Right. That's still crazy, man. It said it broke $1 billion in 19 days. 19 days. That's crazy. All right. Best documentary feature: The Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, The Only Girl in the Orchestra, Alien, and Anuja. I don't know. I have probably skip these.
We can skip it. We go by name. I would say Incident.
If I had to pick one, I would say Alien, because it's just the way that they spelled it. I'm like, Alien, like that's different. Okay.
these we really have to watch it.
Right.
But I guess I say
Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked got it. Yeah, Wicked got it. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
given. Best original song.
I almost thought that's it. Elevate. What is that?
I don't-
El Mall from Amelia Perez.
The Journey from the 888 Oh, Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Got an original song in there. Okay. Like a Bird from Sing Sing.
I wonder who wrote that song though.
For like The Journey.
Yeah. You think he wrote it?
Man, it better not. I doubt it. Elton John, Never Too Late. Elton John. Jeez.
Man, still getting recognized to this day.
Who wrote The Journey from the 888 film?
Hey, I know you gave flack for it.
Her performed it.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
I might check that out.
Yeah. Man. It's gonna be between that and Never Too Late.
I know you was getting flack for Amelia Perez over Wicked, but I mean, I don't see Wicked on here.
I don't either. But it
For best original song.
Yeah, best original song.
Yeah. But you see,
But I think a best original song means that it's made originally for that film. It's not like pulling from like a soundtrack or anything like that.
Okay.
So it's like it's sung by or a rendition of like the Journey.
Gotcha.
All right, best cinematography. Oh man. Okay. This is where we're getting into the meat. This is where we live.
Yeah, but it's crazy because all of them look so good. It's like I don't know. Honestly, it can be any one of these.
Man, but and for a myriad of reasons, it's like you could look at one and be like, I can appreciate this film cinematography because of this, which is different from the other films. Like
it's like anybody can win this, and you can be like, okay.
Yep, I give it to him.
But if I put my money on it, I say Dune 2, Dune Part 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have to give it to best cinematography. Boy, that's a tough one. I would probably give it to The Brutalist.
The Substance, it got a unique look to it too.
The Substance, I understand how like watching the BTS, I have a great appreciation for it. Like they, if I didn't tell you, you would have thought that was filmed in LA. Like it's that good and it's experimental at the same time. Like they did some, I don't know, man. Substance did some stuff on there, but The Brutalist though, they got a wide range of like locations that they just executed so beautifully, man. I'm just like, man, like that's. But then Dune, of course, is like a lot of set design and stuff, so it's like I appreciate that. Amelia Perez, I'm really interested in watching that, man. I might have to watch that like tonight, for real.
Best film editing: A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, and Wicked. Yeah, that's where again you don't have to watch it, but if I had to guess. If I had to guess, I'd probably say Dune Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Best film editing then.
Yeah, that's what I was going.
Oh, you're there. Oh, I didn't. My bad.
But it's
bad.
like it's pretty. It's almost the same. Yeah,
they're very, very close. Like they both need each other, of course. Then my bad. So yeah, I would have to go with based off of what I've seen, I would have to go with probably go with Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked. I'm just thinking about like the cuts and stuff. Cinematography is of course the way it looks, but then the way that it's paced and the way it feels, I would have to give it to Wicked.
So best production design.
Wicked.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you don't think Nosferatu or Dune? You think Dune 2 gonna
if I
happen?
had to guess, I'd say Dune Part 2. I know it's like get off Dune Part 2, but that's
okay. All right. I take that. I take back Wicked. I would have to give it to the Brutalist
Okay, I can see that.
because it's a period piece,
Yeah.
and those are hard to nail. With with Wicked, you have room to make mistakes because you're just creating a fantastical world.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to be. But with the Brutalist, it's not whatever what you want it to be. It's got to be specific to that era.
Best I seen one of these movies in here. I got one.
Okay.
All right.
Gladiator 2.
Yeah. Best costume design, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. So I'm just gonna go with the one I saw. I'm gonna say Gladiator 2.
Okay.
Best makeup and hairstyling. We have
A Different Man,
Amelia Perez,
Nosferatu,
The Substance,
and Wicked.
Okay. I'm gonna rock with that too.
Yeah. So I could see Wicked walking away with 3 at least for sure in the bag. Best
And,
sound.
If I had to guess, you know where I'm going.
Dune 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dune is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Like Dune has great sound design.
I'm surprised, just the accolades. Usually, those types of movies don't get as many accolades.
Mm-hmm.
It's treated like how Deadpool and Wolverine is, where it's just you get best visual effects,
Right, and that's it. It's like
Right.
I can't get story. Like again, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
That sucks. Let's see. We have here best visual effects. Speaking of which, yeah, Alien Romulus. Still haven't seen that yet, but let me see. Better Man. Better Man. You know what Better Man is? That's the one with the monkey, the ape, playing the biopic.
Did it come out yet?
Yeah, it came out.
Might check that out.
And I've heard a lot of people say that it's real good.
Yeah, I didn't know that came out already.
Yep. Deadpool, Wolverine, like you said. Then we have Dune and Wicked.
Man.
Deadpool, Wolverine is not going to make it. Alien Romulus might, but I think Better Man just has overall constant fantastical, like Planet of the Apes. It's like it's not just here and there. It's like it's the whole movie. Like the visual effects team carried this whole film. Carried the whole film. Like Godzilla. Like remember Godzilla 1? Best visual effects because it was the whole film. You know, and I think that Better Man is the same. Though Dune has some great highlights and stuff like that.
That's what I'm going with.
Wicked as well. It for me, I think it's gonna be between Better Man and Wicked, and it's probably gonna go to Better Man.
If I had to guess, I'm going with Dune, but if I want to win, I want Deadpool and Wolverine to win, just because it's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
Yeah.
I went ahead and asked ChatGPT to break down the films based on how many nominations they got. And Amelia Perez got 13 nominations. So they have a high chance of walking away with something. They're going to walk away with something.
Yeah, for sure.
The Brutalist got 10. Wicked got 10. So, yes, I think that Wicked is on par to walk away with 3 of the 10. The Brutalist is going to be on par to walk away with probably 3. A Complete Unknown got 8, along with Conclave, which I'm surprised got 8 nominations. Anora got 6. Dune Part 2 got 5, along with The Substance also having 5. I would say Dune probably gonna walk away with at least 1. The Substance gonna walk away with 1. Nosferatu got 4 nominations, but I don't think it's gonna get any.
Yeah.
I'm Still Here. Got 3. Sing Sing got 3.
Yeah.
And Wild Robot got 3. I think Sing Sing could probably walk away with 1.
What's the other one The Apprentice has? As
2.
Sebastian Stan.
Yep.
1. And what's the other one? Like
What was it? Nominated for?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Probably not even. It's probably one of those categories they don't show.
Shoot. I'm gonna just ask it. What are the 2 categories for The Apprentice that got nominated? Best actor and best supporting actor. Okay.
Oh, actor. Jeremy Strong.
Yeah. It ain't gonna. It's not gonna. It's not gonna get anything. Flo got 2. Nickel Boys got 2, and Real Pain got 2. Nickel Boys, what did they get nominated for? What did Nickel Boys get nominated for?
They got nominated for best original or best picture.
Okay. Yep. Best picture and best adapted screenplay. All right. Best picture. It probably won't get best picture, but it's still an honorable mention. Best adapted screenplay, possibly. But yeah, that's all I got.
Let's go back to the list.
All right.
I know I probably said I'm rooting for Nickel Boy, but who do I think is gonna win?
For what was
what's best adapt? Because sometimes I be getting confused, like best original, best adapted, like who's in.